Hi, this is Ned Lapper from Snowboard Addiction. We are here today with Ella, who is a Snowboard Addiction fan who's living in Whistler for the season. And we're doing a little bit of a balance bar session just to teach her some new stuff. She has never been on the balance bar before, so this is going to be brand new. And you've been snowboarding for about a year now?
Yeah, about a year and a half.
About a year. And she's a fan of our products and has been wanting to get on them. And this is her first go. So we're just going to see where we take this. These bindings, you get to use them with your socks, so they work just like snowboard bindings. So the very first trick we're going to do, how does the stance feel? Is that a little bit wide?
Yeah, it feels pretty normal.
Oh, perfect.
Pretty much the same as what I'm used to.
Perfect, because you're similar height to me, maybe an inch or smaller.
Yeah.
And that's the stance that I rode. It's one of my boards I have at home here.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about this, it has lots of different stance options, so you can actually adjust it to be the angles and the width that you use on your real snowboard. So, first thing we're going to do is a 50-50, and I've actually got the more advanced board. There's one of the boards is a foam bottom board, which is used for trampolines. Yep. This one's actually a PTX bottom board, so it's more slippery. Okay. So it is more difficult. But if I find I need you to put you on the easier one, I will. And 50-50, what you're going to do to start with is you're looking at the feature that's in front of you. You're going to jump on to what's called a frontside 50-50. And I'm going to be here to catch you if you need me to. So. There we go. Cool. So let's do that again. There we go. So that's called a frontside 50-50. And let's do it again and see if you can get into a position where you're holding it for a long time. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay, this time, frontside 50-50, but try to come off to the opposite side. Good. So the only real difference you did there is you actually consciously used your body and got up further on purpose.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's what you have to do when you're snowboarding. So if you're jumping onto a 50-50 and always falling off one side, and you're like, I can't get my weight up.
Yeah.
What you got to do is you got to be like, oh, wow, what's the opposite? Try to get your weight so far up that you fall off the other side.
Yeah.
Then you find that happy balance between the two.
Yeah.
So when you're behind the feature, jumping into a 50-50 this way would be called a backside 50-50.
Yeah.
Which is usually a little bit scarier for some people just because it's that little bit more awkward where it's behind you. So give it a go, and I'll be here to catch you if need be. There we go, backside 50-50. So now we go frontside 50-50 and over again. Good. And when you go up to the backside 50-50, you're looking up where you're going. So you're riding towards me.
Yep.
There we go. So you're right now on the slick board, which is slipperier.
Yep.
And if you're on the foam one, you wouldn't do that.
Yep.
But this is more challenging for you.
Yep.
Okay. Backside 50-50. Cool. What I'm going to do, just to give you a different feel, is unstrap those bindings. Just do the heel strap. Because the toe strap, you can actually just kind of
slide up.
You can just kind of slide out of it for sure.
Okay.
I want you to feel the difference. Cool. Okay, so jump in again, frontside 50-50. And then if you can, go frontside 50-50 all the way over. Cool. Now, you might get quite hot and sweaty because we're going to be jumping a lot. So let me know if you need a break.
Yeah, sure thing.
And we can sub out. Now you're going to go into the backside 50-50. Good. Cool. So when you're snowboarding, a lot of the rails that you first learn, you can actually just ride straight on.
Yeah.
So it's not frontside or backside?
I'm very much used to like the boxes I've tried, or there's a small rail at the beginner of the Whistler Park.
Yep.
I'm very much used to just riding on 50-50. I've never ollied on or jumped onto anything.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's the best way to learn.
Yep.
The ride on, the straight on ones.
Yep.
Now how you can challenge yourself with those ride on ones is even though you're approaching straight, you can still do a small ollie onto the box.
Yep.
And that's just going to get you that feeling of lifting off the ground and landing onto that box position.
Yep.
What you're doing here is the next step up.
Yep.
Because as you get better and better at the park and you start going into bigger features, there is certain features you have to ollie on from either the front side or the back side. And as you get into the high level features, they're all like that. So you're trying, but by consciously moving your board in this position, you're actually building your skills above where you need to be.
Yep.
So go again with the backside 50-50.
You can definitely feel the grip difference on the on the carpet.
Oh, there's way more grip on this one. Okay, one more time, and looking up at me. Perfect. So you see how your legs start to shake, and that's turning on all the balance muscles.
Yeah.
So you start to condition different muscles that are going to help you snowboard better.
Yeah.
And the other cool thing is ollieing into this bar and learning about how to position your board flat. It means when you actually go on the mountain and you're snowboarding, you're going to be better able to position your board flat against the box, which means there's going to be less wipeouts, less crashes on the real mountain.
Yeah, and when I started, I had a really bad habit, like even going over jumps, coming down on my edge, and not landing flat. I'd always like just default like straight onto my edge to sort of gain some control.
On the box?
Coming off anything, like jumps or boxes or anything, like I'd always sort of, flat was a bit too much at the time, so I'd sort of straight away like land on my edges sometimes, so gotta build that muscle memory for keeping it flat.
Yeah, so when you're landing a feature, like a jump or a rail or anything, the most control you're gonna have is landing it with a flat base.
Yeah.
Because then you get to spread your landing over as much of the board as possible. And as you're riding away and you're in control, then you can start to use your edges. But you don't want to get onto your edges too quick. That's when you're going to hit all the bumps and the potholes and the bomb holes, and that's when you're going to fall. So land flat base, get your control, and then you can edges you right away. Okay, what Ella's doing right now is the most simple tricks you can do on the balance bar. Frontside 50-50 and backside 50-50. And these are really simple, but you want to start with the basics. Get them locked in so that you can start progressing up to all these other different tricks. This is Nev Lightfoot from Snowboard Addiction. We are here learning some balance bar basics with Ella, and our goal is to improve your riding.